Are we cold because the real estate market's chilling down? Or could it be heating up for 2026? Let's find out. Hey, everybody, I'm going to show you what the stats are for January 2026 in the Orlando area. So, as you guys know, I am your local professional realtor who eats, breathes, lives real estate 24/7. So, but then I hope you all are staying warm out there. I know it's a little bit cold. Hearing about a lot of white pipes bursting recently, but hopefully that's not going to ruin the month of February for you. Hopefully it's not going to cause any issues in the real estate market locally either. But without further ado, let me share my PowerPoint with you and let's really dive into the numbers of what January 2026 just told us about the Orlando market. Now, keep in mind these numbers are preliminary. This is filmed immediately after January ended, so these numbers could change a little bit, but it's going to still give you an idea of where the market's at. All right, so we'll be viewing our January 2026 versus January 2025 numbers, and we'll review some local data from some of the local municipalities, as well as some important items to think of in the month of February. So for Seminole and Orange County, in January of 2025, we had 929 single-family homes sold. In January of 2026, we've closed about 870. Now that gap will probably close up just a little bit, but as you can tell, we are trending below what we did last year. Now the median sales price was $480,000 for single family homes in those two counties, and in the median of this year is $10,000 less. So slightly lower as we've been seeing the market cool off in that fashion, but it's still not a big drop. Now let's look at townhomes. We sold 155 townhomes last year compared to 160 in the month of January so far this year, with the median increase actually going up by about $5,000 between the 2 years. So townhomes are actually staying pretty steady too. And then we go to condos. 174 sold last year compared to 127 this year. So a far cry. A lot less buyers are wanting to get into condos. Median sales price is off by about $5,000. So as you tell overall, pretty flat year over year. Okay. A little less homes in certain areas, more in other areas, but the median sales price is really the big telltale. Couple $1,000. If you really looked and dove into what the experts are saying worldwide, they were expecting about a 1% increase, decrease. And that's kind of what we're getting. We're kind of 1% or lower. All right. So starting off, just go into the city of Casselberry. So the Casselberry area, we had total active homes currently is 69. We have 39 single family, 11 townhomes, and 17 condos. 35 pending. Median sales price was 387,000 for single family, 283 for townhomes, and 130 for condos in the area. The days on market is about 51 days. Now, actives, 170 actives in Oviedo, 115 single family, 36 townhomes, and 13 condos. Pending, we're at 61. So median sold price, single family is 492.5. Townhomes are 408,990. And then condos, there was no closings on a condo thus far for the month of January, so therefore they don't have a median. And then the days on market was about 74. 273 actives currently in Winter Park. Single families were 163, 30 for townhomes, and 78 for condos. Pending, we have about 84. Median sold price is 502.5. Townhomes are 555 in the Winter Park area and 220 for condos with a 43 days on market. Active for Winter Springs is 120. 37 single family, townhouse are 29, and then 8 condos is what it's showing. 52 pending. Median sold is 450. 325 for townhomes, and we haven't sold a condo in Winter Springs yet this year. 59 days on market. Single family for Longwood was 106, townhouses 20, and 30 active condos for a total of 159 actives. 77 pending. Median sold price 470 for single family. Townhouses were 325 and condos were 217, 450. Days on market, whopping 36. So now we look at Orlando, bigger municipality, a lot more numbers. So actives about 3498. Single family was 1841 with 397 townhouses and 1,053 condos. Pending 971. Median sold price is 430 for single family, 409 for townhouses, and condos were 195. Then days on market was 56. So some important things to think of for February. So if you haven't done so already, if you purchase a new home in 2025 and you're living in it, make sure you file homestead so you get that tax exemption on your homestead property tax. And also the two biggest things I see as biggest mistakes for buyers and sellers today is you try to do it your own, you don't consult with anyone. Um, if you're planning to buy, consult now. Okay, this market I think is going to heat up as the year goes on. All figures are pointing towards that. Everything that I'm feeling in the market, I feel it. And same thing with selling. If you want to sell, start the prep work now. Figure out what can you do to get the home ready to hit the market so you have least headaches. And I'd lie if I was to say you will have no headaches selling your home, but you definitely will. As the inventory's been going up, buyers are being extremely picky, and sometimes it is going to cause some frustration on the seller side. That doesn't mean that selling is not the right thing or a good thing for you, but what it does mean is to be prepared for it mentally. So, and if you guys would love to connect, I would love to do so. You can do so by clicking on my QR code here, schedule an appointment with me, no hassle, free consultation, and we'll point you in the right direction. I hope this information was valuable to you. I hope that February is a great month, and I hope January didn't end warm, but it will get warmer. We are in Florida. So have a good day, y'all.